Hello and welcome everybody to another update about the DXY, which we now only cover here on the More Forex channel. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? So far, the forecast is unfolding, playing out, you could say. The expectation is still that we are, or yeah, well, that we should see here this move to the downside into the low $90 region. Pretty strong sell-off now, pretty strong sell-off, and my expectation would be that we're now in this C wave to the downside. However, I might want to just change the micro here a little bit, the micro patterns. We can talk about that right now. But overall, it's going pretty well. It reacted to our resistance area. Yeah, the DXY reacted to the resistance area and is following the roadmap, which I didn't change for this video, so there was no need to change anything. Quick reminder that from this larger B wave top in October, expectations are that this was an ABC structure to the downside in wave 1. I'm very open to changing that maybe to an impulse. For me, that's more like an ABC structure, given also, you know, the structure that developed here. Then we had this wave 2 to the upside. The wave 3 to the downside could be unfolding right now. But the micro might need to change a bit. Then we should get a 4 and a 5 to the downside into the low $90 region. Let's zoom in. We have the alternative scenario on the chart as well, which would be for a larger B wave, which means that if we break above these green lines here, starting at $106.50, we would have to consider this to be the C wave of a larger B wave in the yellow count. So that B wave that presumably topped in October never finished. But that's the alternative. Requires confirmation through price action. At the moment, you see here, we reacted to the presented resistance area. It only touched it, which is quite a bearish signal, which is, however, good because it fulfills the expectation here and follows the, it just shows as the market is respecting our scenario, right? So let me take the support area out. There was a micro support area here for the internal B wave, which likely did lead to that small C wave rally. But the internal structure isn't so important here. We can take that out. Yeah, but then, you know, it leaves the question is, we have an A wave down, we have a B wave up. Is this really wave C? Well, we did say maybe, but then this here would have to be a B wave, but that's quite shallow. Now, again, I might need to make some changes about the micro here. It is, for example, easily possible to call it a 1-2-1-2 setup. Then I would need to revert back to an impulsive wave count. Okay, I can show you that on here. I'm very open to doing that. It doesn't really change much. I only change this to a diagonal because of the choppy nature. But if the price now tells me that due to this rapid decline, we could be in the midst of a third wave. Again, the direction doesn't change at all. It's more like maybe some targets are affected. Well, I'm very happy to change it back. So it would be wave 1 of 3 instead of A of 3. Then here, wave 2 to the upside instead of a B wave. We would now be in a third wave down with C of 4, 5. I will have to change that to, you know what, let's change that to yellow. And the previous alternative count, I'll just highlight that maybe in orange. And then the yellow count, we can see it better, you know. Yellow is quite easy to see here, quite good to see on the black background. So 1, 2, and then we would be in this count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all within a larger third wave. So that means we could be in the heart of a third wave, which means in the midst of the trend that we've been waiting for actually to play out. So like that. Well, that gives us now a very clear invalidation point. And you could even label, because this looks now quite impulsive, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this works quite well at the moment. And we know that when we're in the midst of a third wave, the invalidation point is obviously the top of the wave 2, $104.45. So that would be invalidation. And what we can do is maybe calculate a target here for the third wave of the third wave. We're typically looking for, so we take the length of the wave 1, we go to the high of the wave 2. So this area would be interesting to watch next, between $101.85 and $100.94. Condition is that we now stay below that wave 2 top. And as long as we do that, I expect the price to reach this box and then probably show a reaction in this wave 4 before we go down further. That would be my expectation right now as we're heading into the new week. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and have a great start to the week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.